And I am one who believes those promises. Because I know that those sayings were spoken by that prophet is faithful and true. And now in this hour, you see so many people rising up and they're trying to deny what that prophet has spoken. A locust invasion, trying to eat the bark, the doctrine, trying to eat the leaf, trying to suck down the life. I stand as a defense for the message of the hour. Who will throw the sword with me, sir, and stand here and bring the king a clean, fresh drink in this hour? Hallelujah! On the 16th, we had the welcoming of the Russian team that came, and then we had the services with them. And they come in here, God gives them great experience and witness here among you all what their experience was. People stumbling the message. All kind of strange things happening, churches falling apart, ministers backsliding, church going to politics. Dark! You talk about dark. But then Christ began to appear at daybreak. The morning star began to appear. He began to tell you, Shalom. When this day breaks, there's a ministry of the morning star. This is for the sons of God. This is going to be the reflectors. The one who the light shining into the heart will be reflecting this light. You are the light of the world, as sits on a hill that can't be hid. So, right there, they came in and they had the election of the new Pope.
Pope Benedict XVI announced today that he plans to step down at the end of this month. There's no word yet, though, on who will be his successor. In just a moment, we're going
that day when they made that announcement, that the clock, when the lightnings came down and struck the Vatican, and then it showed the clock right there exactly where it was 5:55. They hear the trumpet sound.
Pero aquí ellos oyen la trompeta sonando.
Sell the house.
Vende su casa.
So they sell the house.
Entonces tuvieron que vender su
Where
casa.
are we going?
¿Dónde vayamos?
We
Por
don't
nada.
have same angel.
Es el mismo
That
ángel.
same pillar of
Es
fire.
el mismo columna de
That
fuego.
same pillar of
Es el
cloud.
mismo columna de
That was
nube.
in the first Exodus.
Es el primer
In
éxodo.
the second Exodus.
Estaba en el segundo
That
éxodo.
same angel.
Es el mismo
is
ángel.
in the third
Está en el
Exodus.
tercer éxodo.
Bringing us
Trayéndonos
into the Holy Ghost.
al Espíritu Santo.
In our theophany.
En nuestra
In
teofanía.
our glorified body.
Nuestro cuerpo glorificado.
And good morning from Rome, where today Benedict XVI is saying his final goodbyes as Pope. It's a moment weighted with emotion and history. The first Pope to resign in almost 600 years. And yesterday, the Pope, in his final public remarks, spoke in remarkably personal terms.
Let me tell you, our spiritual heart and mind could never be attracted by nothing in the Vatican.
Around the world. The new Holy Father, Pope Francis, celebrated his inaugural Mass this week from St. Peter's Square. My
Because
first guest.
there should I the place God going to obliterate and vaporize in 1 hour. Then was chosen by Time magazine as the man of the year. After he gave Abraham circumcision, what did he do? He was so quickened. He was in the tent door. Is that right? Then he saw the coming of the angels. What was they coming for? To open the mystery, to give faith, him and self faith to be changed. We went there, we went to Zimbabwe. You all went to Zimbabwe. The word is walking.
ifamba
in Galilee,
mu Galilea,
in Capernaum,
mu Kapernaum,
in Nazareth,
mu Nazareta,
in Jerusalem.
mu Jerusalema.
The word
Joko
was mobile.
ranga lichifamba lili
It was no
pabantu,
longer
ranga
bound in
lisisili
the pages.
mu mapeji
The
akanyorwa.
word was loose,
Joko ranga
walking
lasunungurwa,
among the people.
balifamba wakati
The
wanu,
living epistle,
lichirarama mu
like
wanu.
you are.
Sechamba
In this hour,
sewe,
the
munguwa
living
zino,
epistles,
uri chamba
read of
yakanyorwa,
all men.
sinawena kwale munhu wese.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Glory be to
Glory
God
to
in the
God.
highest.
Amen.
What a day.
This one I got.
In our music and song ministry, there were many things that had gone bad, wasn't fixing, and going along. This is why, when you understand some of this history, you just better understand that music is designed to contact the person, to stir the emotion, to inspire the faith. And when body, spirit, and soul is portraying the message, imparting the message is going forth in its full potential. In Brazil, feast of Passover, we went out there, and you all usually stream those services there, coming there, and then after that we went into the book of Ephesians. Satan will promise in this hour that he will stand powerless before us. We are promised Satan will stand powerless before us in this hour, because we recognize we are his gene. We come from him. We have relationship to him. We are birthed by him. This spirit that was love and power. We had the brother from Jamaica coming down. He had longed to come, and in coming down, it was a real experience. We endeavor to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. We are knitted together by love. Hallelujah! His glory over us. We'll sing the victor song at last. We've got to, because we are bound for the promised land. Resurrected Lord Jesus is here now. Amen. Hallelujah! God brought people from all over the country. People think of a happy time. They think of that pleasure. They think of a great vacation after the labor. Well, we think the same too. We think of eternity with Jesus Christ in a world where there's no more sickness and death. Hallelujah. You find your destinations and your advertisements in some magazine. You deal with some travel agency who put out these tours. Well, I have a travel agency here by the grace of God. Amen. We are going to be traveling faster than the speed of light when that time comes, friends. And we are traveling to a heavenly country by the grace of Almighty God. Daughter of Zelophehad speak right. That's how they get inheritance. They speak right. And God is pleased with the motive, the objective, the attitude, the approach, the respects, everything. The faith in the word, the courage. God is pleased.
We are free. Our chains have been broken. We are free. We're no longer slaves. We are free. The prison doors are open. We are free. We're gonna claim our redemption. We are free. I can see my name. We are free. Yes, we are free. We are free.
against such a threat, Israel will have no choice but to defend itself.
He is consciously like Hezekiah and Josiah and them as a leader of a people standing there. A people that is under prophecy in the Bible. And he sees the significance of a move, a decision, that where he has been raised up to become the prime minister of the nation. In the heavenly places, we are seated together with him. Why? Because we were in his loins, the loins of his mind and his thoughts. We are expressed in our designated season. The word predestinated to the word written for the hour. And many of these islands will disappear when that 6 will open. But God, in this shaking time when all nations are shaking, some is shaking with the economy, some is shaking with geography, volcanic shaking. And God is everything that could be shaken will be shaken off. But we have received a kingdom that cannot be removed. We have received. And my last words I spoke in the meeting, and the closing remarks after I preached the 3 services, show them what the Spirit gave me to preach in coming back to New Zealand after 10 years, and then warn them as they watch the days after this was going to happen.
Now on our top story, Super Typhoon Haiyan. Last hour, the storm made landfall in the eastern Philippines, and it has all the makings of a major disaster. Torrential rain and winds of more than 300 kilometers per hour. We're going to go to Andrew Stevens. He is there in
Começa a balançar. O seu mundo começa a se despedaçar. E o reino de Deus está sendo estabelecido em você. E você saberá que eu estou em vós e vós em mim. Se tornando poder, a palavra se tornando poder e espírito na sua vida. Nesta hora.
Historic first for the Catholic Church. The Vatican this morning publicly displayed what's believed to be the bone fragments of St. Peter, an apostle.
This is a lie. This is to deceive the world. You know the witches rattling the bones, casting spells.
En el mismo tiempo, esas cosas están aconteciendo. Después él presentó esos huesos. Mira los potestades en la tierra. En el Medio Oriente, más volátil, región más estable de los Estados Unidos. Obama adorando al Papa.
God will give you something great. The love is so great that you want to find the best He can give you, because He loves with all of Himself. There's no selfishness in it. It's all of Himself. You are the object of His love, and to give you this gift that you want to give. When you look around, I could create something nice. I could create new stars. I could create gardens. I could create forests. I could create birds and flowers and trees. But you know, that's not the greatest thing. I have to give. And then He shows Himself.
Bye.